So we got the Final Fantasy 16 State of Play. Just probably a big presentation on it. And I'm very interested in Final Fantasy 16. I played Final Fantasy 15. I thought the open world was a little to be desired in density for the most part. I really like the combat from what I remember, like the way they did the live action style. I don't know if it probably won't have the kind of almost turn-based combat that Final Fantasy 7 Remake had. It'll probably stick more closer to the more live action. Let's get into it. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer
Yeah.
of Final Fantasy 16, and welcome to the State of Play. Today,
Thank you.
I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy 16, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support
Awesome.
systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5. I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
They're gonna be competing for my money here.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
And only
Focus, Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Keep
Is
this mission success.
that his name? The main character's name?
Yes, Sergeant.
Seems like it.
I said focus,
Really
Wyvern.
good textures.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, bro, are they T-posing right now? Or like they're M-posing? They're M-posing? Hold up.
Allow
These
me
little
to
kids
welcome
right
you
here.
to the world of Final Fantasy 16.
They're just
Final Fantasy 16 is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in.
okay. So
fusion
you're not gonna have to know the previous stories, as a lot of Final Fantasy do. I know that they're usually pretty like encapsulated.
Of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy
Real-time.
16 has been developed as the
So not like Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
first true action RPG in the series.
He said it. True action RPG. So they're leaving behind the turn-based. Maybe they feel it's not needed anymore. I don't know. I would probably personally prefer the pure action from a gameplay perspective, just my personal tastes. But I think it'd be cool, like later on, at least, to add in a kind of like 7 Remake-esque system in this one, if possible, just for the people that want it.
Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience.
Them particle
which will
effects are
liken
gonna
a
be
high-speed
wild.
roller coaster ride.
I do really want to play this. I seen some of this Ifrit fight. Literally looks like a devil versus an angel. Alright, very, very combo-y. So it's probably gonna... I never really dived into it, but it could be like Devil May Cry, maybe. like very combo based, so that's kind of how you pop off. Summons, a staple. So we got some summons here. Hopefully they don't do them like the last one where you can only summon them in like certain instances. Or is that always how it's been? I'm again I haven't dived a ton into Final Fantasy. Literal gods over here. God damn. Final Fantasy. That was like the little promo trailer they give off.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Is that going to be represented as like 3 acts of the story? Oh! He just got annihilated.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience
fully playable
pivotal
flashback.
events that
So
shaped his path.
So it'll probably be the tutorial, the intro to the
And
game.
present.
A lot of games take that route. Nothing wrong with it.
And thus does the curtain
Don't
open
mind a
on this
little
newest
tutorial.
Final Fantasy
It does always feel a little gamey. If you can do tutorial and story on top, it's very beneficial. Is it gonna snap onto enemies when you attack, or are you gonna have to lock on? She got the Phoenix Force inside of her. Fucking Jean Grey over here. And Scrappy Doo. That's Ifrit, ain't it? I know very little, but I know that's Ifrit. Okay, so Medi, wow, you're really just like flying through these menus. You're forcing people. Are you gonna go through this? I hope so. Let's see what they're teasing here. HP, attack, defense, stagger, strength, vital will, Invictus. Okay, so yeah, bangles, rings, necklaces. That's nothing new. Okay, so we got different gods' attributes. We got different gods that have different abilities. They look like gods to me. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. Hold on. Don't go so fast. Yep. Gear. See, it looks like these are tied to what it showed on the first screen. This is probably where you change them out, maybe. And we got a bunch of different abilities here. Fire sword, striking, stabbing, probably moving like a dash. Then you have the summon specific abilities. So it looks, I like that the combat styles are based around the summons, as a more like an kind of like you pull their magic from that or whatever. I don't know. Again, no idea how the world actually works.
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea.
So it'll pause the game when you hit the map. It looks pretty
Here, players will
good.
meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
That's cool. I like that. Final Fantasy design though is just always so grandiose and fucking sick. I love it. I love their style. Wolf friend? Can I get wolf friend? Now see, now they're just showing off some of the locations, being like, look what we made. Chocobo riding, of course, only natural. Instead of a car, they got chocobo riding. I see another wolf friend. Yes. So we got chocobo friend, wolf friend, and wolf not friends. A lot of more locations. Wait, they just... It's kind of like One Piece when they put the dials on the boats and they technically shoot out air. That's that. Some more combat.
I'd like to talk about the combat of Final
Yes.
Fantasy 16.
What you will be doing most
All
of the
the
time.
battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based.
He said it.
As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
Okay, so that looks like a timing wheel. He's barely doing any damage to him. Look at their health. Okay, that was pretty good. So yeah, look at Cold Snap, and then he switches to Phoenix. Now, I wonder if these are all abilities that he's pulling from the bottom here. Let's kind of go back and take a little look. A little look-see.
I'd like to talk about real time and are not turn-based.
Mhm.
He will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he
Okay, so that was like a blocking fist that he had. It was like made of gold or something. And he keeps using it to like...
Now,
Oh, it's like a rock fist. Titanic block. That's what he used right there. Titanic block, and you can see it's over the little symbols down there.
moment to admire Clive in action.
And then he does the wind up. Heaven's Cloud. And then he uses Gungnir. Yeah, he's just popping them. They're just showing off some of these abilities here. Blizzard, maybe? No, that looked like Blizzard. I'm kind of surprised that it just says fire and not like... Because didn't Final Fantasy always have like it was spelled weird, like Fyra or something weird like that for the magic? I just always thought it was like pronounced and word like spelled differently. Is that Phoenix? He switched over to Phoenix after doing some water? I don't know, bro. It's so fast paced. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Man, they really just showing like a ton of abilities. These are gonna be fun as fuck to pull off when they happen, especially like this looks like crap because I'm watching it on YouTube right now. On the PS5 though, those particle effects are gonna be so crisp, so clean. Very reliant on juggling, and that's okay. Because I'm sure you won't be like popping these off all the time. There's gonna be a base set of skills you're gonna have to be like maneuvering around, and then these are gonna be like once or
abilities that
twice
Clive
per
wields
encounter.
have unique characteristics depending on the icon
Okay.
they are derived from.
Depending on the icon, unique characteristics depending on the icon they're derived from. You just pick an ability.
Players can use ability points
So it's not a tree. You just kind of like pick whatever, like per cost, right? Ability points.
collected by defeating enemies
Yup.
to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
Or upgrade. You see the stars there.
Can't decide which icon
Hold on. Let's see what these are.
are derived from.
I'd even look at any of these abilities. Let's
The
go in
ability-
here.
Abilities that Clive wields have
Yeah,
unique
yeah.
characteristics.
Okay. Will o' the Weeks. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing.
Depending on the icon
Damage.
they are derived from.
Use R2 in the pad. Oh no. I don't want to have to incorporate the pad. Do I have to press it to pull the attention of an enemy target? Taunt. Okay.
Players can use ability points
Burning blade. That's
collected by
pretty
defeating
self-explanatory.
enemies to unlock
Down
more
thrust,
abilities
pile drive.
or
Drive Ramuz. I'm guessing that's the summon. Ramuz staff into the ground, electrifying all enemies. So electric
upgrade
based.
existing one.
Upgrade existing. Launch a barrage of ball lightning at one or more enemies. Targets are determined by locking onto them before executing. So there is lock-on function. Thank God. Oh, you just lock onto them while you're in it. Summon a tornado that slowly hunt. Did he just like break dance into the tornado?
Collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or
The green one.
upgrade existing ones.
He does the targeting and then he, right here. Whoop. He definitely does break dance
Can't
into it.
decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade.
Acquiring. Used to acquire 12 new abilities. Hold up. What do you mean?
No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
So, wait. So it randomizes your abilities. You can just press a button to be like, hey, just give me whatever.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of
Auto slotting abilities. I mean, I think if you're auto slotting, you're gonna understand your abilities a little less if you haven't read through them. I mean, people might just, because the people that are gonna use that for the purpose of like, I just don't want to fill out my abilities when I'm playing. I don't want to think about it. Are they gonna dive into their abilities and everything? I feel like randomizing it would make it confusing. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
timely accessories to provide support to those players
Accessories
who
are
may
normal,
not be
that's
so
always been a
skilled
thing.
at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
So that's how you'll get your builds, like fine-tune your builds.
A
Those extra
combination
little
I can particularly recommend to those who may
extra
struggle
points.
with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the
Ring
Ring
of
of Timely
Time-
Strikes. This
Oh,
combination
okay.
allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow.
So you're making, man, they're actually making this so like somebody with one finger can play it. Just by pressing one attack button? I will absolutely not be playing like that.
Motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade.
Man, they made this
Alternatively,
game
players could equip an accessory that fully
super
automates
easy.
Evasion. As I
that fully automates evasion. Man. So they're making it like game journalist proof, basically.
Said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them.
Oh, little doggy attacking him. I wonder what abilities you can set him up with.
And for those who want to concentrate
Man, it almost makes it just a walkthrough experience. If you're gonna like auto select all my abilities, auto dodge, only use one button for all the attacks. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to play like that, it wouldn't. I don't know, for me, it wouldn't be very rewarding.
on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game.
Story focused mode. So they've changed up the wording on that kind of stuff. It's not easy anymore or beginner. It's story focused.
In this
You don't
mode,
want to call somebody a
high
beginner.
accessories
That's
are
rude.
automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
Action focused. We definitely go begin the game with standard equipment. Wait, hold on. What's the other one say? Begin the game equipped with several accessories that simplify gameplay. Recommended for those players who are less comfortable with action games and wish to focus more on game story elements. So if you don't want to play the game,
Equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much
Yeah.
with the action.
why are you playing? Why, I don't know. If you're gonna make it that easy, why play a game? It's just like a point and click game almost.
Clive will meet
Oh, well.
many characters along
I just
his
won't play
journey
on it.
who will join him as friends and allies.
Gonna go into some of the characters now.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black.
They're fallen.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus,
Carefully.
who becomes a mentor to Clive. Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such
you.
encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
He's gonna fall in love. That's what that means.
Clive.
Facial expressions leave a little to be
Some of his
desired.
companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way.
Okay, so they'll just have a lot of dialogue, a lot of recorded dialogue. That's fine. More
Party members
character
are fully
development.
AI driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
How can I I wonder how I'll be able to take advantage of that in gameplay. Would he like respond to what I'm doing? Like if I need to back up and heal, is he gonna go in for the attack to kind of give me some time? Like he's gonna recognize that I'm trying to pull back because I'm low on health. That'd actually be cool. Man, that cat is useless on its back. You ever see a cat just... He's still there. Republican War Panther. What? A Republican War Panther.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal.
My boy.
A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound.
He's gonna be able to
Torgal is
boost me
always
up.
by Clive's side and willing to
Get me
stand by
get.
him in the face of whatever
Let me do
fate
more
may befall them.
more numbers.
Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands.
Okay, so our party is gonna consist of like one person in Torgal.
Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats.
Oh,
every now and
oh,
then.
all the time. What? Every now and then, go fuck yourself.
Scoots.
All the time,
Get her upstairs.
every day.
But none will.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of
Bro,
her.
he's got a whole girl on his back,
She's the best healer
and a whole
this side
chair.
of the belt.
She's taking a whole seat on his back.
Go. Have a look around.
He's literally got a shelf.
After progressing
He's thick
somewhat
boy.
through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Sid's hideaway.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will
This is
find a
this is
shop
gonna be
where he
like
can
the
purchase
the
new
main
weapons,
hub.
armor, and
Get all your
consumables such as
stuff.
potions.
Yep.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly
How much are you gonna
skilled
buy
forger
stuff if you can
works the
find
hideaway
better stuff out in
forge,
the world?
bring in materials
Because
to
I
craft
usually
gear
find that
or
I can
upgrade existing
run with some
items.
basic stuff in most games, and I don't
upgrading
need to
your
buy
equipment
anything.
or
Like I
unlocking new
can
abilities,
run with the
try
rewards that I get
accessing the
for the
Arete
most
Stone.
part. Oh, training. What are they gonna show off? A little bit of the combat here.
Players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds
Action
of time
log.
and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos. of
Burst
their very
timing.
own.
What's burst? Recast timers.
Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
Okay, so leaderboarding against certain challenges,
The
maybe.
Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Side quests. Side quests, like you unlock the ability to do all side quests, all of them unlocked.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Empire, Holy Empire.
All
Who are
right,
you?
Clive? Still busy saving the world?
Yes.
Mid. When did you
Is
get
that
back?
is that same girl? I don't. Did they say her name was Mid? I already forgot. Counter is now open. Oh, it's just the leaderboard.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
See that. This is the part that's still very JRPG.
Visit
Just
the
like
hunt board to
standing
gain
there,
information
doo-doo.
on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The
It works,
mole will
though.
Be your guide.
Just the menu. So are you gonna fast travel to sections? Is that how it's gonna work? Rank C. Like difficulty? Bounty. Oh, is this, you go out for specific
There's
bounties?
also Lawsman
Wait,
Harpucker.
why, wait. That's some very odd, like, editing. Like, you made me think you were gonna show him you fighting it or
who
something.
will unlock
And then it's just like-
Valisthea's secrets as Clive
And you can
recounts
read
tales
books.
of his adventures.
Oh, never mind. Not even read books. Just listen to dude talk about stories. And I level up my wisdom by listening to old men talk.
You wish to study the
That makes sense for the most part. Maybe that old man is just really, really
For
wise.
another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it
a
this
scholar
Vivian
and
Ninetails.
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I
explain to
What is-
Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on
Hold
key
on.
players.
The current state of the realm. Wait. So it's like a relationship tree to show each person how each person whether they are friends or enemies. Or look, it looks like he's helping her, which is you.
There are all
Friends.
kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway
But how varied is that going to be?
to help players get even more.
Because if it is
enjoyment
if it is extremely varied, that provides a lot of replay value. Or well, depending on how much it actually affects the game.
out of their time with Final Fantasy
Is
XVI.
ever changing, Clive.
More scenery. I'm down. Ooh. Oh, I love it.
On his travels, Clive
That's a
will
classic.
encounter a wide array of
I forget what he's
fearsome
called,
foes.
but classic enemy. I know I've seen it multiple times. What's it? Morble. in all his noodly goodness. Night of the Blinding Dawn. Is there a visual cue for the block or for an attack? It looks like you just have to like visually watch what they're doing, which is fine. Ooh, that was so close. Oh, mash square. Pretty new game mechanic. I've never seen that in a game before. Little boss man. Oh! Really like. Fuck. Oh,
of course,
what is that?
clashed with
Pulling
the
ultimates?
dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Oh, like the icons? Is that what they call them? Icons? He's got the rock powers that was shown off that they did earlier. Look, he's got a pink one in there. I don't remember what the pink one is. Man, I kind of want to lean towards. I hope they have a crystal one. Is the rock basically that same thing? I would do a crystal kind of build. They only showed a couple off. It looked like there was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Some pretty sick boss fights. Oh, dude controlling it from the outside. I seen you. Barnabas. Man, that's probably why he's so angry. Mom named him Barnabas, bro. Magic burst, magic burst.
And we cannot forget the icons themselves.
Icons. Okay, I've been calling them like
Experience
summons,
unparalleled
gods,
real-time
but I guess they're
action
icons.
As Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits.
Okay, so he can.
The shining
Yeah,
point
but the
of Final
Phoenix
Fantasy
one does the
16,
fire, so I
however,
wonder if
has to
you
be the
have an
breathtaking
Ifrit.
icon versus icon battles.
Huge set pieces, definitely. It'd be really fun. I watched the Ifrit versus, I don't even know who it was. It was like the angel looking one.
These epic confrontations all play out in real
Whoops.
time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
But see, do you just have that much time
These
to
battles
finish
differ
it?
depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique.
Oh,
right
so-
down to gameplay.
So can you
Players will experience
actually bring in
everything from a
different
3D
icons
scrolling
into
shooter
into
to
the
a heavyweight
same battle, like
wrestling
a
match
second
with
time around or
devastating
something?
attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
And if that battle is actually like, because that would be a criticism, is if you're like, yeah, Ifrit's always gonna fight this person here, and their battle's always gonna end up like this. These are the animations. But if you're actually like, no, each boss has different animations for depending on the boss that they're fighting against, the one you bring in. Cool. The variety in that is always good.
These massive scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I
Yeah, because
can't wait
he's
for
still
you to get
having to
your hands on the
dodge
game
and jump
for yourself.
around, and to play as Ifrit again, it shows you the scale, like you against Ifrit, and then Ifrit against this motherfucker Titan. Different sense of scale there, and they're just showing off the beginning of the fight. Okay, so it does look like he had a couple attacks down there.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Anything you can do, I can do better. It said he learned a new ability. Bahamut. A sky battle. See now how would the sky battle work with other icons now? Would it just be completely different? Is that what they're saying? Because mechanically, that's very specific. Like you're shooting stuff while flying, and like, I mean, if so, fucking bravo. Sounds like a lot of work. It doesn't see that targeting doesn't look too difficult. You just gotta keep dodging around, barrel rolling. Oh, what the hell? They do with no legs. I actually really like that design. That's really sick. Just showing off more Ifrit gameplay. That looks like a final boss, for real. Titan lost. Oh. Lost. Titan lost. Because didn't he fight Titan before? So are there going to be lost versions of the ones that are just like grandiose, like the size of a fucking continent? Ooh. Final Fantasy has gotten scale done really well. I remember the old one. After you beat it, it had a 15. It had the giant like turtle boss, like the size of a mountain. Yeah, just knock him out. Staggered. Oh, they bumped his health all the way down. Dang. And he ain't got a lick on Ifrit. Alright, just showing some more gameplay. Well, this is more cutscene than gameplay. For sure. Oh, look at that number, bro. Look at that number.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking
It looked pretty sick. I can't wait to see it in 60 frames, 1080p, hopefully. Hopefully that's what it's at.
June 22nd.
June 22nd. Wait, did he say it was releasing June 20, or did he say more? There'd be more.
The time to join us today. Final Fantasy 16 will be available worldwide June 22nd. And there's still plenty that we've left.
Dang.
Battle content, side content,
endgame
content, and more.
Okay.
Hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future.
I'll probably watch them.
I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy 16's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu.
Yep.
We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks, and I hope you'll all pre-order the game and join us in Valisthea on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy
Hopefully
16.
I can be there on release day. I like the style of the action. I like being able to just like switch up the abilities so fast. You have a pretty wide select. Hopefully it's not just two abilities. It didn't look it already didn't look like it was two abilities per thing. You could buy multiple, but it looked like you could only slot two per icon. Whew, that was a lot. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16, hyped, little hyped. I'm excited. I like the style.